Yeah.
I'm trying to.
All it took is one picture on Facebook.
Oh, yeah. What's going on at fire chief's house?
Well,
You go to the track Wednesday?
I went up there yesterday. I went to the meeting.
Oh, yeah, yesterday, yeah.
I didn't go over the track. Give them my foot a little more time.
Make sure my
A
phone's
lot of
on.
walking over there.
You out of the boot?
Yeah.
They have a big crowd?
Morning, Chris.
Yeah, I think Megan said it was like over 100.
Oh.
It's like it's 11 o'clock. We'll call to order the Board of Public Works and Safety meeting for Thursday, May the 14th, 2026. Welcome, everybody. Has everybody had a chance to review the minutes from the last meeting? And I'll entertain any motions related to.
Make a motion to accept the minutes as presented.
Second.
Got a motion and a second to approve the minutes as presented. All those in favor signify with aye.
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 Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. No public hearings, no old business. Here we go into the new business. Special request for the farmer's market. Bougie Bites we just approved recently for their new food truck vendor, but if you guys are okay with it, I'll do all three requests together. I was getting ready to say that they're all tried and true vendors, but Bougie Bites is newer, so just so you're aware. Junkyard Barbecue Farmers Market lot on June the 8th, 2026 from 4 to 8 p.m. No special details as far as anything out of the ordinary. Junkyard has been there many a times. Next up would be Spud Bank, June 4th, June 11th, June 18th, and June 25th from 11 to 3. No complaints that I'm aware of on Spud Bank either, nor complaints I'm aware of on Junkyard Barbecue. And last but not least, Bougie Bites. Again, this is a newer vendor. We approved it for some May dates last month, but they had some June dates also. So June 2nd, June 16th, and June 23rd. That'll be from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the farmer's market lot. And so far, with their first few dates behind them now, we've not had any complaints on those either. So everything appears to be in order for those three.
I'd make a motion to approve them.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carry. I don't see Whitney in the crowd, so we'll run through some owner-occupied rehab invoices. Total amount of claims is $38,000. These are coming out of the Community Development Block Grant funds. No local funds on these claims. Roofing, gutters. Sorry, trying to give you a rough idea of what roofing and gutters on the next house as well. She did say we did a lot of roofs on this one. Roofing and gutters again. So it looks like all three invoices are related to roofing and gutters. So just need approval to sign off on those invoices.
Make a motion to sign off on those invoices.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay, I don't see anywhere to sign on those, so I'm going to over there. Special request from Boys and Girls Club. The 13th annual, wow, that's been around this long. 13th annual Boys and Girls Club Youth Triathlon. Kinder Zumix is doing this on June 27th. 7 a.m. until 10 a.m. is roughly the race time. They'll be leaving the Seymour High School area, go out behind the high school onto Stadium Drive. Last year's SPD provided 2 units at the busy areas, 2nd and North Airport Road, and Prangy Way at the island there, and Westgate and Vestlage at the graveyard. Seymour Fire Department provides help out at Newford Road and Vestlage intersection, and then they also place a truck out at the WPC facility for the turnaround. They're requesting cones from DPW, and they'll leave those on the island by the front door of the Aquatic Center for pickup on the following Monday. Again, 13th annual. No complaints that I'm aware of. They did have an incident where the finish line fell over a few years back, but that was not on our side of the street, so
Well, that's a great event and I'll support it forever, so I make a motion to approve it.
Second.
Motion and second to approve the Boys and Girls Club Youth Triathlon. All those in
Aye.
favor signify with aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay, now we have some food truck licenses. Apparently we're getting some new ones. First up. Sips and Slobbers. They're gonna get their fire inspection once the, trailer is complete, so they're just trying to get ahead of schedule here. Looks like their health department inspection is monthly until the trailer's complete. And looks like they got $1 million and $1 million on liability. Is that how I'm reading this, Mel? She's chatting with somebody else, so. But anyway, Sips and Slobbers is Brittany Johnson, here in Seymour, and it's Dirty Sodas and Alani's. What's an Alani?
I don't know what a dirty soda is.
Alanis?
Somebody tell me what's a dirty soda?
Maybe wash the cup it's in, I don't know.
It's flavored milk in like pop. Yeah, inside of a pop.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
they
and
sell
then
that crap?
an Alani is the energy drink with the milk in it.
I had no idea.
Thank you.
Imagine a root beer float without ice cream and just milk.
I'll have a Mountain Dew, please.
Isn't that what Laverne used to drink from Laverne and Shirley, Pepsi and milk?
How old are you?
Old enough to know better, still too young to care.
I'm impressed with that one, actually.
Too.
I just remember how nasty it sounded.
Okay, we do have a driver's license. We've got a retail merchant certificate. Right now, they're operating with a tent. So again, they're working on a trailer. Looks like a nice, happy couple when it comes to the tent setup here. Not applicable on the alcohol. And then, like I said, right now they're doing with the tent. They're doing monthly inspections, but as they get their trailer, they'll change over to the health department and the fire inspection. So, any questions?
Nope, I'll make a motion, to accept, to let them have the license, and then pending inspection on their trailer, is that correct?
When they get the trailer
Okay,
completed, yes.
okay.
What was the name?
Sips and Slobbers.
Okay. I just wanted somebody else to have to say it.
Are we doing all three or one at a time?
You want to do them all together?
Oh, I don't care, that's fine.
Okay, hold your
Okay.
motion. Next up, we've got Jacob Fugit, from North Vernon. Smash burgers, fries, more dirty sodas, and dirty Red Bulls. Assuming that's the Alani's part that we just talked about. No alcohol. They have a copy of the food truck ordinance. They've got the commissary kitchen listed. Oh, they're not doing anything that requires a kitchen, that's why. Okay, let's see. Fee has not been paid yet, but the insurance is in. Their inspection is scheduled for Thursday at 9 a.m.
You actually have it now, they got it.
Oh, it's in here then, okay. So they got it up to us in time. Everything looks to be in order except for the fee part, which they gotta come by and pick up their permit anyway, so. Hang on, I know we always check a driver's license. And the driver's license is valid. Okay, any questions on that one before I lay it down? Next up, Alberto Montego. I'm sorry, I didn't say the name of the last one. Neon Eats was the Josh Fugit one. Lancheria El Buen Amigo 2, LLC is this one. This one's Mexican food. No alcohol. Do have the copy of that. Has a commissary kitchen listed. Insurance is there. Application fees paid. Inspection report from both fire and health department. Color photographs. Last but not least, let's check the driver's license. Watch, I can probably flip past it already. This is a trailer. There we go, there's driver's license. Driver's license is valid. Heads up though, it does expire later this year. Second one's valid through 29, so we should be good on the driver's licenses. Any questions on that one?
Well, I'll change my motion a little, if that's okay.
That's fine.
To allow the three, I'm not gonna say them. Especially the last one, pending final approvals for inspections.
Okay,
that
that sounds good.
Make sense, Chris?
Yes, sir.
You want to second those or you want me to?
Oh, second.
Okay. Brad seconded those. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay. Moving right down the list here. Next, we got a taxi cab license renewal. Got a note on here that says waiting on insurance. Is that still the case, Mel?
No, you should have the insurance, and they are here too if you have any questions.
Hi, guys. So if you have questions, I'll point these towards somebody else here in a second. There is insurance attached to the back of it. This is a renewal, Family for Life. Looks like they've got a Hyundai Santa Fe. Family for Life taxi, been driving for 43 years. Signed off by Officer Sam Neal. He actually has a signature that's legible. Everything appears to be in order. You guys just operate the one car?
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions on this one?
Nope.
I'd make a motion to approve that renewal.
Second.
Motion and second to approve the renewal, and this one does require some signatures. All those in favor signify with aye.
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 Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next up, to tell us all about the wild world of transit when it comes to the bus system, is Dylan Walls.
Morning.
Morning.
Dylan Walls, Transit Director. I have a packet before you guys. The first and second page gives us a full rundown of what we're asking for, and that second page requires the mayor's signature. But if you switch over to page 4, it gives us a breakdown of everything from federal and local shares. We used to be funded 80-20, and our local share was at 20%. That has dropped down to 15% now. So our local share will be at 15%. Beginning of the year, we were awarded $256,000 to buy and purchase 2 new buses for the transit department. We were able to get, through Midwest Transit, we were able to get 2 buses awarded to us at the price of $242,930. And our local match would be $36,439.50. I'm not necessarily asking for a local match because we have a transit operating reserve fund that we have an adequate amount of money that we can pull from to put that towards our local match. So we have the funding through NDOT and through our reserve fund to be able to cover both of these buses.
I'm going to use a phrase and you're going to look at me like a deer in the headlights for a second. So Midwest is the state's QPA on buses?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, well, they were looking for a vendor for a little while, and they decided to stick with the Midwest Transit, who we've always purchased our buses through, and that is in Whitestown, Indiana.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
Any questions on bus purchases? Or just buses in general? We have the director.
We do.
Bus go around.
So you have the funding secured then?
We do, yes.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Good. I'll make a motion to allow the purchases of the 2 buses.
Second?
Motion and second. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Motion carries.
Thanks, Dylan.
Congratulations, Dylan. Next up, we got a conflict of interest disclosure statement. This is from the Seymour Municipal Airport Authority. So what we've got is the board president is Brian H. Thompson, who does some farming as we all know from the Thompson families. And what he's got is there was a section they needed sprayed for weeds, and the bid came in. I think it was around $6,000, and Brian was willing to do it for the cost of materials. So saved $4,500 on the spraying, but felt like that it was right to get a conflict of interest in there since he will get paid for those materials. So.
I mean, it's, nice on his behalf.
No kidding.
Yeah, no, we appreciate it.
Might as well cross your Ts and dot your Is, huh? So, yeah. So you need a motion for that?
Yep.
I'll make a motion to accept, the conflict of interest concern for Brian.
Second.
Motion and second to accept the conflict of interest form. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Parks and Recreation's Crossroads Park. Anybody talking about this one? Miss Emily can't wait to get to the podium for a change.
Smiling Emily.
You have changed so much over the last few years.
Hopefully for good.
Yeah, you're not scared at all to come up here anymore.
Not at all. I have two requests. Both are nonprofits, so I would like to ask that their fees be waived. Is it okay that I present them together? Okay. The first one, Seymour Young Marines would like to request Crossroads on October 24th from 12 to 4 for their annual Red Ribbon Week event. They have provided all of the correct paperwork. Their insurance does expire before the event, but they are aware that they have to present a new form. And then the second is Outreach of Ministries of Seymour would like to reserve Crossroads July 11th from 4 to 9 for a prayer event of worship and fellowship for the community. They have also provided all of their paperwork, and both of these have been approved through the park board.
Any questions?
Now I make a motion to, approve both of these requests.
Second.
Motion and second to approve both. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed. Motion carries. Thanks, Emily. Next up, Police Chief Greg O'Brien with lots of stuff.
So good morning, Chief of Police Greg O'Brien. I'd like to request approval to enter into a contract with Police Narratives AI. And I'm gonna have Lieutenant Cooper come up and explain that to you because I know a little bit about it, but he knows the rest, so.
With a white shirt.
Yeah, he's technically
Just for
asking
this.
for it.
Good morning, Lieutenant Mike Cooper, Seymour Police Department. So the program we're looking at getting is Police Narratives AI. What this will do is expedite report writing process for our officers and our detectives at the police department. We've used it on a trial basis quite a bit the last 2 months now. It's really helped, especially in the detective division. One of our detectives, he solely works sex offense cases where a lot of the videos and interviews and stuff, it could take him 8 hours plus to type a report on that. All he's got to download is the audio, either from a recorder dictated or from body camera videos into this program. He can have most of his report done within minutes. Obviously, you've got to go back and proofread and everything and make any changes. It even gives officers suggestions how to make this report look and read better. Jackson County Sheriff's Department has had it for a little over a year now, and one of the detectives brought it to me to look into it. And then we've also contacted our prosecutor. She's all in for it by just seeing their reports. And then since we've been using it for a couple months, she's seen some of our reports, so she's on board with it. So she's got experience with it as well. It could save officers, since we work 12-hour shifts, up to 2 to 3 hours, depending on what kind of cases they have per shift on their reports. And again, the detectives even more time with the more extensive reports that we have. Again, you can dictate, because it comes with an app version as well, or a web version. So you can speak into the app, it'll type your report, and then if you add any other recordings, body camera, in-car camera, or digital recordings, it'll even make that report even better in the long run. So looking at this program, it does fall under what we have to have a purchase order, but due to the total amount, it was suggested that we bring it before the board for their approval. It's $29.99 an officer per month, or $359.88 a year. So the total amount will be it'll be $13,315.56 for a year. We're looking at doing, not the whole department, because they normally do a whole department. We're looking at 37, which excludes the SROs because they don't have as detailed reports. And then the company will also exclude anybody in command staff. So that would bring us down to 37 officers at that amount.
And Chris, you have the contract that they have, if you want to review that.
Glanced at it a little bit, but
Where's the funds coming from?
Just out of the regular.
Your stuff?
Yeah, we have some computer software money.
Well, I mean, saving time, it's all about saving time, and if it's, and the sheriff's department are happy with it too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And if you've read a couple of our officers' reports, this should help them tremendously on making the reports look better.
Any other questions on the AI report generator?
That sounds like a great thing to me. Make a motion to approve it.
Second.
Motion and second. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, motion carries.
Chris, if you approve that or read through it and everything looks good, I will have to email them to send an updated one because that link expired.
okay,
Because we had to get an extension to go to this meeting.
okay. I should be able to let you know probably 5-10 minutes after the meeting.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mike.
All right, the next thing on the agenda, I passed you out a packet. It's for a console. So I'm requesting you approve the purchase of a dispatch console. Current console is 19 years old. The city council has allocated money in the 2026 budget for this project. Darren Bose has the 5 design configurations. I didn't give them all to you. I only gave you the one that I'm going to request. So Evans consoles was $140,342. Watson's is $110,497. Constant Technology was unable to provide what we need. So I didn't even get a price from them. They wanted to mount the monitors on the wall. They could not put it on a desk. Zybex, which is the current company we have in there, is $111,074. And Russ Bassett was $96,648. Now, I request the approved Watson bid, even though it is $13,849 more. And the reason is that it has a 10-year warranty on all the mechanicals inside the unit. So the unit will go up and down, so there's all those mechanicals. They also offer factory yearly maintenance and cleaning of the consoles. If you do that, you can extend this console life out 20 to 25 years. They also have a lifetime warranty on all the laminate and the actual, not the mechanical components, but the wood components. They also use a slat wall monitoring system, so if monitors need to be changed, they can be changed in the future. And I'm looking at this as a 20-year project. This is something that'll probably be replaced every 20 years, so I want to be able to grow. And with the way they use a slat wall, they can change the monitoring brackets. They also have RFID readers inside each console. So each dispatcher will be issued a credit card. It'll go into the console when they come to work, and it'll save their settings of where they had their computer desk and everything every day. It also has upgradable ports on the dashboard. So currently we have USB-A, I guess is what those would be, the old square ones. We have not been able to upgrade to USB-C. This thing will be allowed, so it'll come with USB, USB-C, but if somewhere down the road USB-D comes along or E, it's upgradable to that. And then the last thing is it has occupancy sensors in there. So if a dispatcher gets up and walks away for about 5 minutes, it will sense that there's no dispatcher. It'll turn off the air conditioning, the heating, the lighting, whatever is turned on at the console. So that's why I would like the request to be Watson's. The other thing about Watson's is because it's on a slat wall, if you look at your pictures, you can see that the monitors can go below grade of the desk. So a dispatcher can look just straight down and not have to be looking up. The monitor configurations is fairly complex. So they'll have two 43-inch monitors straight up and down. One will have CAD on it. The other side will have IDAX, which is the data and communication system with the state. Above that will be the map of the county with all the police and fire trucks and ambulances on that map. 911 will be on the bottom. The police radio will be on the other side. Above the 911 will be Rapid SOS, which is the pinging location of cell phones. And then it'll leave 3 open ones for future expansion, cameras, whatever they may want to put up there on those screens. So I request the board to approve the Watson bid for 110 $49,750.
You just have 2 council.
4.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, 4.
But this is for 2.
4.
Oh, this is 4, okay.
That's 4.
Okay.
Well,
I see.
I think you explained your reasons for wanting to go a little higher, and it makes sense to me. I mean, you've done your due diligence apparently. And John, there's no kickback, right, or anything from the Watson?
Plead the fifth on that. No, no relation whatsoever.
It was there, I had to say it. Anyway, I'll make a motion to accept the Watson bid.
Motion and a second. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
And so the next thing on the agenda is cameras. So I request a refresh of the Motorola. So we currently have Motorola Vigilon camera system at the police department. That system is 19 years old. The system itself is not failing, but the cameras are starting to fail. So I would be using federal equitable sharing money that is not approved by the city. We have money that comes from the feds. It covers surveillance and safety of the police department, so I would be using that. I only have 2 quotes because the Motorola corporate said that they would have to charge me MSRP pricing on this. So I did reach out to 3, but I got 2 vendors basically, and the third one would have been from Motorola. They said they have to sell it at MSRP. They want their vendors to get the local pricing. So the company, I have a quote from CSC, which is located down here on Chestnut Street for $52,912.89. And I got a quote from Security 101 for $53,915.91. So I request the approval of the CSC bid at $52,912.89.
So that's 100% federal money funding?
Yep.
I'd make that motion to,
Not a hard one to make, is it?
And I will tell you.
it's a local vendor, right?
It is a local vendor.
Yeah.
I mean, well, Motorola's national, but
Wow, right.
the company that will be putting it in, has an office here in Seymour. One of the other things, one of the reasons I stuck with a Vigilon through Motorola is Schneck Medical Center and the school system currently have the Vigilon. And during emergencies, we can tap into that from the station. And they have also authorized us to have access to the parking lot cameras all the time, so.
I'll second the motion.
Motion and a second to approve camera replacement, with CSC being the bid, winning bid. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign.
Who is CSC?
Motion carries.
Central Security and Communications, I think.
Who local is it?
They're Fishers and here.
Okay.
I think they got enough contacts down here that they put a satellite.
Your 3 minutes was up like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, agreed.
Heckling. Next up, Chad Dixon, URC.
All right, sit down, folks. Watch out. I'll try not to be as
as long as O'Brien. You have a NOA to All-Star for CCMG 26 paving in front of you. Everything looks good for that. They've won the low bid, and with the approval for signature on it, we'll move forward with a pre-con, which will get them rolling hopefully soon.
Any questions for the award of bid? These are not 100% federal dollars, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Be nice if they could be. But CCMG is pretty much 50-50 match. Close. So, any questions?
RDC funded usually on our part.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I'll make a motion to accept All-Star's bid.
Second.
Motion and a second to give notice of, to proceed or notice of award. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign.
Thank you.
Motion carries.
Just a quick wrap up. We're looking at, we're getting road list ready for CCB 25 submittal in September. I don't know, one of them, we're looking at Manor and Marley as well. Update on transfer station. Duke is on site currently. They are putting a pole in, and we will have power probably end of day today, if not early tomorrow. I'm meeting the local IDEM for a preliminary field check, or walkthrough, if you will, before we ask for the big walkthrough, the final. That way we make sure everything's in order to not, I guess, lack of better words, tick them off, to waste their time, if you will. So this is the proper way of doing it. So final grading and seeding should start in the next couple weeks. O'Brien Street utility work will start to take off with Duke soon. So you see the stakes and everything along that corridor. We're actually going back out tomorrow to get the rest of it staked out. So they're ready to go as far as utilities go. Did a walkthrough on 2nd Street yesterday with our inspector. Today we are doing a walkthrough with contractors. We've got a few things that have to be fixed out there, and this is our next step to get that taken care of. And that's all I really have. Thank you.
Thanks, Chad.
Thanks, Chad. Next up, Bernie. Hey, he was pretty quick, by the way, so.
Yeah, a lot of cleanup, really. I just thought I'd mention Indiana American Water's new plant. We've talked to them a little bit. I've talked to them about doing more water into their site, making sure their dust control is down. We also did that with Wawa a couple weeks ago. So hopefully we can keep track of the needs for the area, so we don't have a dust issue, and we keep the roads safe. Just wanted to mention, I don't know if Chad didn't mention CCMG 25. We're trying to clean that up, get that out to where that's completed. O'Mara's working on the Burkhart paving around the north side of the city from O'Brien to State Road 11. So that will be, it's been milled and it'll be paved tomorrow. And I'm not sure if they're going to be out there on Saturday or Monday, but they will be there till it's done, we hope. Then they're also working at the Glenbrook Julian area, and I think that's been well advertised that that's been closed. They should be out there right now working on it and making sure that there's actually a water line that Indiana American Water was able to come in and get their water line replaced the same time we're doing the sewer, the storm sewer. So it's kind of multiple utilities going in before we pave that road and put a final coat on it. So like I said, that's coming in the next few weeks, hopefully.
Yeah. So I was just thinking about on Burkhart, did they get all the water lines put in before the?
Yeah, those
okay.
It's kind of similar. They had their water main, or they did basically tunneled or jacked in their these large water mains, the raw water and some potable water future lines, and they ended up kind of blowing the road up a little bit. They had some I would call it liquefaction of some of the sands in the area, and so they had to end-out open cut, the road, and those cuts are gonna be, they've been backfilled with, flowable fill. I think Doug saw some of that. He was paying more attention to that than I was sometimes. So that's all been taken care of, and again, road surface should be on in the next couple days, and we should be good to go there.
Good.
One thing I wanted to mention on Henry Way, we wanted it to be open, but we have a problem with some quantity issues on the asphalt. So the quantities came in a little low, and we noticed that the cross slope was also a little flat. So we're wanting to get that tested to make sure we got the quantity that we hoped to have when the road was completed. So we plan to hire a company called Terracon out of Indianapolis to come in and just do the cores and then do some testing and make sure we got the product that we deserved. So I'm assuming that's okay with the board, and we'll just move forward with that. I'll have more on that probably at the next, or sometime in June. That's all I got.
Any questions?
Is Walla Walla close to actual construction, or do you have any idea?
I really don't pay, other than that, I don't know why they're not out there right now putting
I've been asking.
concrete in the ground.
The last two Wawas I seen go in, it's taken like 2 years to build, so.
Yeah, they have a process, and speed is not part of it.
Takes a while.
I think, so.
Yeah, they were probably surprised they got through to where they are now, and
Same company.
Yeah, they got that dirt in there pretty
there's
quick.
a daisy chain coming through.
Yeah.
To finish. All right.
Thanks, Bernie.
Thank you.
Mr. Bose?
I have a couple applications for, curb cuts. First would be Kevin Howard at 2060 Creekside Drive to extend his driveway by 5 foot. Bernie has reviewed this and has approved it. Can we go ahead and do them both? You approve them both?
Yeah,
or-
go ahead and do them both.
Okay. Next one is Manahin Juarez at 461 Western Parkway, at a driveway and a new garage. And this one has been okayed by none other than Jeremy Gray. So as both have been reviewed by the engineer and building inspector, I would ask that these curb cuts be approved.
I'll make a motion to accept both curb cuts.
Second. Have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
And we have 3 sewer adjustments. First one being Katie Schweppes at 105 Cardinal Drive for a total of $82.65. This was the first pool fill we've had over the season. Next one is Tom Jure, 236 Western Parkway, water meter leak. Indian American Water did an adjustment also, and we were just kind of going in line with what they said was lost during that. Looking for an adjustment of $181.83. And the final one is Robert Allman with Mr. Rehart that owns it, 321 East Laurel. This was a pipe break underneath the house that went into the crawl space. It has since been repaired. As all 3 meet our criteria, I would ask that you approve these 3 sewer adjustments.
We'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Thank you. That's all I have.
Okay. Thanks, Darren. Miscellaneous from the audience, and then I'll come back to my stack of miscellaneous.
I'll let you go. All right.
John Watson, Assistant Chief of Police, Seymour. I'm here to speak behalf of the Complaint Review Board. Based on the policies and procedures of the Complaint Review Board, I must notify the Board of Public Works if we had met. We did meet at the end of April. Just corresponded through emails regarding a formal complaint that was filed. And upon review, there was no violation that the officer committed. The body cam and in-car video we all reviewed that, and there was no policy or procedure violated there. So, any questions?
Good. Thanks for the notification.
Yeah.
This one will take a little bit.
John appreciates you letting him go first.
Yeah, I know. Well, I got two things. The first thing, on May 5th, Election Day, we had power loss to one of our buildings at the wastewater treatment plant. It's one of our primary buildings, so we needed power immediately. So we ended up hooking a generator up to it. Beely came in to help us reroute power so we get power to it. We hooked a generator up to it. Generator runs off of diesel. So we ran it about a week, and we're like, we can't be running a generator for this building off of diesel with the diesel prices. So we come up with a temporary fix in the meanwhile for power. So we got some wire. We had a panel out back of the building that had enough power in it to supply the building. We just had to get the power up to the front of the building. That's roughly 500 feet. They said 450. It takes locomotive cable, 4/0 locomotive cable. It's very expensive. So we got a couple quotes on the wire. Beely Electric quoted $37,000 to get the wires, put them in, hook everything up, run them through the wall, and right into the panel. So we called B&H Electric. They wanted $34,000 just for the wires. So I'm coming to you to explain to you what happened, because we should have really had to come through Board of Works to get your vote on it, but it was an emergency situation, so that I'm just letting you guys know what's happening. So now we got power back. We still have to fix the other power because that building's not on a generator backup right at the moment. So in probably July, August, when our flow's down, we're going to have to kill the flow to the plant. We're going to have to kill the power to the plant so the electricians can get into an electrical manhole and do any work. The reason they will not get in it any other way is because there's 7 other banks, and that's 480 volts per bank. So they will not crawl in a manhole with power running through it. So just give you an idea what we're going through. I have contacted the insurance company because I feel I went the route of lightning, but the guy, I just talked to the adjuster. He's like, it could be a surge, electrical surge, not lightning, because he looked on his map that they have that shows electrical. There was lightning that morning, but not at our spot. So he did say that he's thinking more of an electrical surge, and that's more of it changes the claim somehow from being lightning to a property or equipment claim. So he's changing that to that. So I'm like, okay, we lost a building, power to a building. We lost a internet. We got a point-to-point internet. We lost that, and we lost a 60-horse raw pump so far. So I don't know if they're all three related, but it's awful funny. They all three happen at the same time. So, so that's where we're at on that. I'm dealing with the insurance company, and we're plugging along, going to try to get it fixed. So,
How long will you be down when you're down?
Hopefully, we can shut. We've had the gate shut before. Hopefully, 2 to 3 hours. In the manhole that they need to get in is some lugs for the wire, and they want to get in and check them. They've ohmed out wires and everything else, and they're like, we're leading to this. Not saying that is it 100%, but that's what they're leading to. So that's where we're at on
At
that.
least it's not days.
Yeah. So yeah, we can't do days.
No, that won't
because
happen.
there's not enough room in it. So okay. Second thing, we have applied for a READY grant. We were granted the READY grant to do a sewer extension from the Interceptor project out behind Home Depot over to Burkhart Boulevard. That will put gravity sewer over to Burkhart Boulevard to make that ground feasible to build on. Because over there in that area, we do have sewer, but it's to its max, not really any room to gain or add on to it. So I've got a couple of quotes from an engineer firm to do the process of property purchasing, right-of-way purchasing, and that kind of stuff. And we got 2 quotes, one from Gonzalez and one from HWC Engineering. Gonzalez came in, first quote was $81,000 some odd dollars, and we asked HWC to do a quote, and they came in at around $120,000. I asked Gonzalez if they could sharpen their pencils a little bit, and they did. It came into, I'll give you the correct amount instead of guessing. It's around $57,000. That's a $24,300 drop. The only thing, really the only difference, and Bernie can help me on this, is we will have to have Chris do the purchasing agreements for the property or right-of-ways and that kind of stuff. So I would like to enter into contract with Gonzalez for the $57,000 if you guys approve so.
Questions?
Good for you for going back and asking them to sharpen their pencil when they were low to begin with.
It's a little easier to do that when it's just give me a quote than bid, so. And trust me, I'm one of those that will haggle for a price.
Well, kind of a no-brainer, so I'll make a motion to accept Gonzalez bid of 57, right? 57.
Second.
Motion and a second to accept the Gonzalez bid on that project. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Anything else, Doug?
Nope, that's all I got.
Besides you're gonna want me to sign
Doug, is
some
this Ready
stuff?
Grant gonna cover the entire cost of this project?
No, the Ready Grant will cover possibly, I think, we got put up $800,000 is a match. It's a match grant, ain't it?
Yeah, and I was trying to remember how it breaks down because that's, ready grants are the weird ones that have 60% this, which I think is the ready funds, 20% local, and then you have to come up with a 20% that stems into private investment. So
It's a $1.4 million project.
Okay.
The reason the cost is a little high is because we're trying to leave the gravity sewer as deep as possible, because the deeper it is, the farther you can go, and you don't have to have lift stations, you don't have to have that kind of stuff, which is a maintenance nightmare in the first place.
Well, that'll be gravity all the way to the plant.
What'll happen is it still goes to a lift station, but it'll come from, I don't know if you know where Paffenbergers live on that 975, is it? I think it is. But we got a sewer line that runs there. It's gravity. It runs to 340. We're going to bring gravity from that sewer line all the way over to Burkhart Boulevard at about, we're hoping to stay 20 foot deep. We could technically go as deep as we want. We've got some sewer that's 35 feet deep in that area. Wow. So, but we're going to bring it over at 20 foot deep, and we did some calculations, and if we want to extend it more, we should be able to get all the way down to the railroad tracks, the brand new overpass over the railroad tracks for gravity, just gravity. And that eliminates lift stations in those areas. So
That's good.
Thank you.
way to think ahead. Any other miscellaneous from the audience before I go through my stack? Here comes Alan.
I want to talk with you, bro.
Alan Axon, DPW. Just kind of an information thing. June 4th through the 12th, we're going to be doing Sunset Parkway. We're going to be doing some preserve work in there with Liquid Road. Me and Donovan's going to go around and hand deliver letters to each one of the people out there so we can give them ample time to get that done. It's a 2-day process. So we'll be starting next week on prep work, washing it down, getting the dirt out of there so it sticks good. But I just want to kind of let everybody know we'll be in there, and then we're going to communicate with the residents.
What are you doing?
Just putting the liquid road down just to preserve the roads. So
it's a rejuvenator.
Yeah,
process.
Yeah. Just kind of try to hold it for a few more years.
Yeah.
Short and
Extend
sweet.
its life. Early in its life instead of the very end.
Can't wait till.
Eric, how about you? You got anything?
I do not.
Whoa.
Cheryl, Tracy, anybody back there? Dawn, you got anything going on? JG, you've been on camera the whole time. You got anything? Damn it, no, okay. Well, here, let me run through my stack of stuff, and we'll get out of here for the day. First up, I got Chick-fil-A, who's ready to talk about June dates, although I do have some struggles with a couple of these dates, unless somebody explains to me otherwise. First dates that I do not have any troubles with are June 1st, 5th, 8th, 12th, 15th, 19th, 22nd, 26th, 29th, from 11 to 1 and 5 to 7. I'll hand you the paper in a second.
Thank you.
There's so many of them, I thought I'd just have some fun with it. Anyway, 11 to 1 on those dates, 5 to 7 for dinner as well. And these are all at the farmer's market. The ones I do have some questions about, and Jane, tell me if I'm wrong in my thought process, they would like some Saturday dates of the 13th, 20th, and 27th from 8:30 to 10:30, which is the farmer's market time. So unless they're part of the farmer's market, I don't see how we can grant them those dates because they're already reserved for the farmer's market. But the initial dates for lunch and dinner that are not Saturdays, I see no problem with. The Saturday ones, I don't think we can award to them.
I think it's time to start pushing back. Maybe they can buy the old Popeyes location and just open that damn thing up.
There you go.
It'd be nice. You never know. Maybe they're working on stuff. We'll find out in the future. Questions?
So the first dates were fine, but the weekends, what did you propose?
I propose that we approve the initial dates, but we
Okay.
do not approve the 3 Saturdays for
Okay.
breakfast.
Okay. I
That's
thought
a
that's where
motion,
you
I'll
were
second
going,
it.
but I didn't know if you were gonna pursue it or just make a call right now, so. I'll make a motion to accept the first slat and the weekends, we'll not allow the weekends to.
Second.
Jane, you are tasked with letting them know that weekends don't work.
Okay.
Have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Congratulations, Chick-fil-A, for a whole bunch of June dates. Okay, next up, we got a new food truck license. Apparently food trucks are the in thing at the moment. This one does pre-packaged, frozen, breaded pork tenderloins.
They don't fix them for you?
What I'm trying to figure out here, Brad. Actually, this is like the meat sales guy. Okay, thank you, because I was.
We've kind of moved to the food truck
Yeah.
versus itinerant, kind of makes a little bit more sense.
Uh-huh.
Health department wants to be aware too, so.
Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, kind of like our one that we approved last meeting, setting up out of like
I
the,
saw him out there too.
so Swayze I can't even say it. Swayze Loins would like to,
Be right beside Sips and Sloppers.
would be
huh?
next to Sips and Slobbers out.
Katie Schweppes is working at both of the
Yeah,
places, right?
I don't know. But anyway, it appears like everything is in order. All the usual stuff, photographs and insurance. Only thing I'm missing is driver's license, which that's got a little note here that says they'll bring that at a later date. And their inspections when they're in town.
Where are they from?
Swayze, Indiana.
Oh, they're from
That's
Swayze.
up north.
Is anybody, okay, thank you, because in my mind, I'm like, where is Swayze, Indiana?
Yeah,
I never heard of it.
Okay, so we've got that one. The other, next one's different, so I can't combine them.
If everything's in order, I'd make a motion to accept it.
I'll second.
Okay, motion and a second to
But
accept.
I just bet their pork tenderloins aren't as good as the one I had at Miller's last night.
I had a pretty good one last night too.
Did
so.
you?
Motion and second. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Here's those dates for you, Darren, that
Oh,
I
awesome.
blew
Appreciate
through
it.
real quick a minute ago. Next up, we do have a food truck renewal. This one is the Tropical Snow food truck, not the Kona Ice one, to be confused. This is Eric Hess over here on 2nd Street. He's got shaved ice, no alcohol. Liability insurance is good. He's got the fire department inspection scheduled. He's got his health inspection. Photos and paragraphs and the circle on the back of each one, explaining what each one was. And driver's license is valid. Any questions on the Tropical Snow renewal? This one looks like the ambulance, in case you're curious.
Oh,
I'll make a motion to renew.
second.
Motion and second. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. And if there's nothing else for the good of the order, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Meeting adjourned. Enjoy your day, folks.